OEM. So let's just say, okay, let's assume that the company has this, the small business has a website already, and they have a back end to that website where they have their website hosted, and then a sort of email service. I call it sort of email service because there are too many limitations to that particular email service. First, it is not so secure because anyone that has access to the control panel of that particular hosting can have access to their data. That is not a very effective strategy to go with because you can have issues with data loss. And then scammers are always, trying to hack into various what's it called, control panels for websites to be able to steal data. So I wouldn't really advise. Yes, there are maybe two-factor authentication. They're trying to tighten up all that, and then also there's a lot of delays. Especially some people even complain a lot that you send an email today, it takes hours or even probably the next day before your email drops. And then the interface as well is not also very enticing to look at. So that's in a way because everything look and feel, everything put together makes up a person's experience of something. And when that experience is not uh, good enough, even the person that is operating in, the person that is trying to look at it, the person that is using it every day is not really motivated to even do that. If the thing is not easy to use, it's not user friendly, there are too many limitations, there are too many drawbacks, you lose a lot of productive time trying to overcome some of those challenges with that. So I would say a small business can try as much as possible. I know they will always cite, or we understand the angle of the costing for a good email service, a paid email service. But in the long run, the advantages outweighs the cost, if we're being honest. In terms of your data protection, in terms of reliability, there are too many limitations. Even if you use, you can imagine me getting an email from, for those people that decide to go with maybe like a regular Gmail, for instance. And I'll be wondering that, are these people really serious businessmen? Are you expecting me to do business with you guys with this Gmail? Because any Tom, Dick, and Harry can open a Gmail account. How am I sure the authenticity of this email? Can I actually trust the person I'm trying to do business with? But if you have a legit or you have a domain, you understand, which means you already have a paid or a sort of email service that is at least professional looking, at least that thing will carry your domain name at the back. That can affect, you can even lose a lot of customers that way, because some people might not even get back to you to tell you that you just feel that you're not really a serious business person, and then they just, so there's lots of revenue even if you decide to go that route. So I believe that businesses should invest in, I know it will cost some money initially, but in the long run they will see the benefit in the business in terms of returns when they get to engage with customers, and then they get to sell whatever products or services that they have.